Hey guys, I'm the bartender coming back at you again from the world famous Turf Club in downtown Hayward, California. And recently I received a question from a fellow bartender about the specifics of a Midori Sour. Shout out to Double Dose Bartending in my hometown of Corcoran, California. So I figured, why not use this week's video to revisit the Midori Sour. And with that, I will be giving you two different variations of the drink. One a little bit easier, one a little more fancy. And whichever one you decide to make is entirely up to you. All right, so for our first recipe, it's gonna be nice and easy. We're gonna grab ourselves a bucket glass and we're gonna fill that up with ice. Then next we're gonna take some Midori, a shot, about 1.5 ounces of that. We're gonna put that right in our glass on top of that ice. That winds up filling up about half of it. So then we just top off the rest of it with sweet and sour mix. Then last but not least, we're gonna garnish that with a maraschino cherry. Add a straw. And there you have it. Now for recipe number 2. Now for this one, we're gonna build it in our shaker. So we're gonna grab ourselves a martini shaker, and in there, we're gonna add our 1.5 ounces of Midori. Then after that, we're essentially making our own sweet and sour. So we're gonna add 3/4 ounce of fresh lemon juice, 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. And then once all of that is in our shaker, we're gonna grab a little bit of ice, and you guessed it, chill. Then, after a quick chill, we're gonna go ahead and strain those contents into our glass. Same thing, we're gonna grab a bucket, fill that with ice, and using our Hawthorne strainer, we're gonna strain those contents right into that glass. Once again, same thing, we garnish with our cherry, add a straw. There you have it, the Midori Sour. Now, rule of thumb, when you're making these, you kind of want to keep the sour mix and the Midori at almost a 1-to-1 ratio. If you use more Midori than sour, you're gonna end up with a really sweet drink. If you use more sour than Midori, you're gonna end up with heartburn. You might be asking yourself, what if I have a glass that's much bigger? You probably don't wanna fill that up with half Midori and half sour mix. But that's a simple solution. Instead, what we do is pour the sour in there, add some ice, and we're gonna cut it the rest of the way with soda. If you want it to taste like diabetes, then you can use 7-Up. I personally recommend using club soda. It doesn't have any flavor, so it won't alter the drink, and it just adds fizz and cuts down on that sweet and sour. Give it a stir. There you go. But don't take my word for it. Play around with these recipes, see which one you like the best, and let me know what you think. Till next time, cheers, enjoy.